Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Midsummer's Night reading. It's the 21st of June and in the Northern Hemisphere today we start summer and we get our lovely longest day, Midsummer's Night. And of course I've pulled out the perfect card. It's getting in touch with your inner child. It's getting in touch with those things that have brought you joy, are bringing you joy, things where you tend to look after yourself through more music, reading. I've put below it the book that I recommend a lot because it's a fairy book. And tonight and today is all about the fairies. They are the ones that are going to give us the magic of Midsummer's Night. Midsummer's Night is a very magical night. Let's see what other two cards I pull for you. This one, let's turn it. Ooh, nature's signs. The fairies are out. Nature's getting in tune with our inner psyche, our higher selves. I'm Higherself Magic, by the way. And if anything I say today aligns with you, resonates with you, please like, share and subscribe. And please leave a comment. That's the most important thing. It's what gets the algorithms moving. And I am getting quite a few more followers for you, the people who do that. So I'm very grateful to you. I'm moving slowly but surely, which is better than not moving at all. I was static for a long time. And here I've got my fairy display for you. I'm all about fairies. I'm a fairy intuitive reader and I read lots of fairy books and I follow the fairy messages by Crystal Sky. So Elisa Giancelli, she writes about Humanairies, people that are linked to the fairies, the ones that give us have fairy ways. And if you are anything like a fairy, you're going to have so many hidden depths to your character. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So maybe something's been holding you back. But as a Sag, you've got lots of hidden depths to your character. It's like I was reading about this boy in the scullery who was preparing to be a servant to the king, and he was getting washed and he had so many layers on him because no one had changed his clothes since he was born. So he had one layer that stretched with birth and then the next and the next, and he had about 12, 15 layers. He was about 12, so probably one set of clothing a year. And they're all like hidden underneath each other. And this is what Saggies have been going through a lot. They've had hidden sadnesses, relationship breakups, one on top of another, family breakups, family loss through death. So we've had a lot of loss, a lot of secrets that have been held from us with people that have gone out of our lives for whatever reason. And I think this full moon, which is tomorrow, the 22nd, the full moon in Capricorn, is going to reveal some of these secrets. It's going to be a time for facing the facts, but they have to be revealed first. Let's see what other messages I get from the fairies, because I truly believe they are the most powerful of forces in nature. They give us signs and they are there for us in all sorts of ways through our lives. And let's grab that. Let's grab that. Ooh, transformation. I've talked before about your transformation taking place from the caterpillar to the butterfly, and summer is now coming. Look, we've got those butterflies with this beautiful fairy here, and you are becoming the butterfly now. You're going through your caterpillar phase, you're getting through it, and very soon you'll be fluttering around the garden, bringing joy to everything you touch and whoever sees you, and that's you, as your inner child becomes fed with the joys that didn't get fed at a certain time in your life, then you're going to become fulfilled and transformed. So there's so much here for you. Let's see what this fairy message is. Shine from within. Shine from within, Sagittarius. So looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine because you are beautiful inside. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty, like this beautiful fairy here. One more. One more. And here we've got life energy. The summer is coming. The sun is coming. The sun is giving you your life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So you are healing, you are transforming, and this is a beautiful time for you, Sagittarius. My favourites, partly because I'm a Saggy myself. Now, I want to read you a little bit from this book about Midsummer's Night. Many authors have written about Midsummer's Night, and so I'm going to read you this bit. And this is when Tradicino gets to ride his Pegasus, and he's becoming quite a powerful force. The 13th Society are behind him, and the 12th Society are opposing him, but he's withstanding that. And this Margot Wolf, who is the original general who heads the 12th Society, is now howling to get back to be a human. But here we've got the carousel, where the wooden animals come to life and fly through the sky, but the Pegasus was wooden and it doesn't go back to being wooden ever again. But this is Midsummer's Night, and they're flying. The children, the 13 children of this family, are flying on their Pegasus. One occasion was exceptionally special: Midsummer's Night on the 21st of June. This night's magical reputation was first penned by William Shakespeare in his play About a Strange Dream. That this night was indeed magical for these 13 brothers as they listened to the cheering that came from the Ballybunion children hanging out of their open windows. Ballybunion is a town in Ireland, and it's wonderful. They waved with wonder in their eyes as they watched their favourite carousel animals flying high above them, alive and animated against a wondrous backdrop, starry backdrop, and with the brothers waving back. These children had all been to the fairground many times and ridden on these animals. They too wished to fly on them. For the children of Ballybunion, this was as good as seeing Santa with his reindeers. To make these nights even more magical, there was never an adult in sight. The leprechauns, who were 1/13 of the 13th Society, saw to that. They spread the word to the fairies, yet another 13th of the 13th Society, who then sprinkled magic dust over the town to make all the adults sleep soundly. All were in contact with each other, making their plans for Tradicino's future. Now, if you want to be a Humanairy, read this book. I'll put the link in my in the bottom under this reading. Let's carry on with this reading. Well, tomorrow is a full moon in Capricorn. We're going to talk about that. Let's see what full moon cards we get. Now, this full moon is going to be dealing with a balance in our lives between work and love. Now, if you've been listening to my Sagittarius readings for June, Jupiter moved into Gemini, into Sagittarius's house of relationships, and love is a big part of that. And someone who's going to love you really deeply. I don't know whether any of you have watched this amazing series, Bridgerton, I think it's called, and there they talk about love in such a special way. It's like love is part of the union of these two people. There's no one that is prepared to be with someone they don't love. And so I felt really sort of attuned to love with that program when I was watching it. And love is the order of the day for Sagittarius this year. But this moon is bringing a balance in your life between work and love and just your life in general. I think you've been giving too much to work, but this full moon is helping with facing facts about your money. This is an opulent time for Sagittarius. We've got the car there for opulence. It's coming. I think September the 2nd is going to be a big change for you, money-wise. Money is coming in, but it's trickling and it's coming more and more now. So it's really good. This moon is very good for those who work too hard to take stock of their lives and get some sort of balance in it, because the universe has got that part all under control. Yeah, we're getting some cards now. Can we have some cards for Sagittarius, please? Thank you, Sarah Elizabeth. Your hard work is paying off. They're saying slack off a bit. You've done a lot of the work now. It's on its way. And luck is on your side, Saggies. So let's push my fairy off, because she is very, very important to us. Let's put that love thing over there for us. You can still see it. One more of these, please. Thank you. And so it's saying unwind and enjoy yourself a bit now. Unwind. And we're looking after you work-wise. 2 people in the Northern Hemisphere. So I let go for a few weeks while the sun is out, because we don't have it very often in this part of the world. Ooh, this card's here. Wow, Jupiter's in Gemini, and that's reminding us what you want to be known will be known. What is believed about will find its way to you. So we've got some messages coming, and we've got communication about something coming, and information to explain why things have happened, and the result from the fluctuations of what's been happening in our lives is coming to light. So wow, that got mixed in there for a reason. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's a time to hibernate, as we did in the autumn and the winter. So let's enjoy summer in the Northern Hemisphere, and our work and life balance will reset. Love is coming in. You've been far too long without it. One more card, please, for Sagittarius. Now, at the time of this full moon, the sun and moon are on completely opposite sides of the sky. In this case, the sun is in the sign of Cancer, while the moon is in the sign of Capricorn. And so facing truths, facing facts, love triumphs. This stuff that's going to be coming through. But Capricorn is dominating with this full moon, and it's saying that the part of us that knows we need to build something during our lifetimes is saying, get on with it. So it's driving people to think things through rather than just labor at it. It's about our ambitions, what we want to achieve for however long we're lucky to be alive. And in contrast, Cancer is in the sign of the home and family, and it's saying, come on, we need to belong. And if you don't belong to anyone, don't worry, because you will soon. So if you don't belong, what I was getting from that program was that the union of 2 people was belonging to each other, making each other happy every single day, loving the fact that that other person existed and that other person was yours. And I think sometimes people don't look at love like that when they get married or go into a union. They see it as part of the next step, part of the tapestry, whilst it should be the tapestry, the foundation of it all. And that's why you have to be very careful about the choices you make, and a new start is coming. So choose wisely. Let's put those down. And let's take, in a moment, let's take my mini tarot, which you know I've had for years. I've also had these cards for years. And I'm going to, these are the ones where I deal with the positive and the negative. I usually read my cards direct, as you know. This is the only deck that I read upside down, but let's see if we get any upside down. Okay, so let me turn these carefully. Whoops, no, there, we've got this direct, we've got this one upside down, and we've got this one upside down. Okay, so let's look at those three cards. So your past, let's look at that. So here we've got the Hermit upside down, and it's telling us about the isolation, the loneliness you've experienced, the fact that you felt you had to withdraw, resigned to things that had happened to you, perhaps love-wise, job-wise. You didn't seem to get the choice. Other people seem to hold the holding card. You were the one that things happened to, and you had to respond to that rather than you make the decisions and create the happenings. And so you suffered from long distance from someone. There's a lot of distance involved. It could have been you were in love with someone who was miles away and they cut things off with you. But anyway, you lost your way for a while, Sagittarius. And those are the messages I'm getting from that. Our present card is still not upright, but our future card is. And our present card, I've talked about this so much, that you have to clear either your house or do the return to sender. But this is hampering your thoughts sometimes, but you're moving out of this as you're transforming and becoming the butterfly, and the universe is creating a clear way for you. But you seem to have had a lot of bad luck, no control over certain happenings, which is what I just said there. You've been resistant to change. So sometimes people have presented you with change regarding work or regarding love, where they've left you feeling high and dry, broken a cycle, created a negative phase in your life, which some of you will still be living in a little right now. But all that is changing. Midsummer's Night is very magical. And I'd say this full moon in Capricorn is creating a lot of that change. It's bringing in triumph over love sadness. It's bringing in gentle words and gentle happenings. But this negative phase is moving away now. And we are coming to the upright strength, which is showing your courage, your passion, your subtle power. Your powers of persuasion now are very strong, and also your inner strength, your understanding of who's good and bad. You're going to have a radar. You're going to know straight away who's good, who's bad, who you should let go, who you should keep in, who you should respond to. And there's going to be a lot of compassion for you, and you feeling a lot of compassion for other people. But you're going to be really focusing on success and focusing on good luck in relationships, especially passionate ones. You will only want passionate ones. You're going to have a great courage now for going for what you want. and you've got a power of persuasion you never had before, and a very important influencing ability to strike out and to go, wow, I'm going to have this, I'm going to obtain it. And if you've got any of Leo in your placements, they're going to really come out, and you're going to really show that Leo tendency. So the Cancer in this period is bringing forwards very much what our lives were built on through our childhoods. It's our bringing our inner child to the surface. It's telling us to nurture ourselves so that this negativity gets pushed out. We're going to break with that cycle. We're going to break with that cycle of bad luck. And we're going to nurture ourselves and others. The opposition of the sun and the moon at the time of the full moon brings about something of a tug of war between the two signs being activated tomorrow. So in this case, we get the homey and family orientated Cancer energy opposite the high achieving and ambitious Capricorn energies. And I want you to do this exercise. Those that have benefited from my return to sender exercise, which you can do at any time with the mirror and the black candle, I want you to write down 5 things that are important to you, the 5 most important things in your life. People, things, happenings, 5 things. And when you write them down from your higher self, you will discover the energy of the full moon and what's going to happen next. And as we move forwards into this week of the full moon, the weekend, and this Midsummer's Night magic, it really is magical, believe me. There's a lot of magic going on. You will realize that the life balance is changing. And I heard a quote the other day which said, nobody on their deathbed said, I wish I'd spent more time in the office. And you are going to see, if you've worked really hard, now it's time to let go of that a bit, leave it to the universe to bring all your hard work to fruition, but keep your eye on the button. Keep your eye right there. Let's take a few of these cards. Messages for some Sagittarians. They might not resonate with everyone. Can we have a few of these cards, please? Thank you. Ooh, we've got confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So it could be that someone left you feeling confused as to why that happened, and the divine's going to provide the answers to that very, very soon. And here we've got commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Someone's going to come along wanting commitment with you. And it's going to break that negative cycle. It's going to break that bad luck and all that past confusion. It may be someone from the past who could not control their situation, or it could be someone completely new. But you are nurturing your inner child. So your inner child's going to be really ready to take on that commitment now, whilst before perhaps they were not. You're going to complete some things. You're going to feel you've completed things this weekend. Like you might be on a project, final completion. You might be doing your accounts, final completion. You might be writing some music, final completion of one particular thing that's going to bring you a lot of money. So get on with it. This weekend, it's very lucky. But then it's time to let go a bit and enjoy your life. Oh, recognition. You are going to be recognized. The divine will help you gain recognition so people can see your worth, but also recognize signs and miracles, and they are coming. Oh, in masses. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. It could be someone from a past life, if you believe in that. It could be someone, your twin flame or your soulmate that you've never met, but you're connected by that red invisible cord. Or it could be someone from your past you reconnect with. Trust in the process and you will rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Let's see what we get here. Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So those messages seem to be quite clear. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing or will experience. Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So maybe you've gone through the lows with someone and you're going to face the highs, or it's going to be someone new who comes in and provides that. But it's saying, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. So if someone in the past was a fantasy or an illusion, you're not going to take them on. Be respectful of love. Make sure that you honor the one you love and that they will honor you, and your relationship will become so much stronger. And if your heart beats faster when you are close to someone, that's your higher self saying that, you know, life is changing. So listen to your heart and how it beats. But don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness, because sometimes you feel someone let you down, or you would feel guilty letting them back in. Don't. If you feel, a lot of people say for Sagittarius this year, a lot of astrologers, that marriage is on the cards. It's a union of two divine counterparts blending together. And if that happens to you, it will be a time of love conquers all. But sometimes, if you're not sure, it's a time to let go and let the universe work things out with its divine timing. And it will show you how to learn from other people. And it will bring forward soul connections that can overcome all the challenges. But it's asking you to look deeply within to your inner child to discover your soul purpose in relationships. But without a doubt, Cupid is in the air, I can tell you that. So really all you need to do is create a connection that's eternal and unbreakable, if that's going to be on the cards for you this year. So share your dreams and encourage yourself to move forwards in a reality, a destiny that the universe has set aside for you. So this Capricorn full moon is very much bringing forwards an energy that's improving your life. And as this week unfolds, you will see romantic relationships are well starred, thanks to Venus and Mars having an alignment, and Mercury and Uranus meeting also makes it a fantastic week to have a conversation that changes everything. So you may have a really important conversation this week. Let's take my very old tarot deck, which speaks volumes to me. And let's see what comes up with that, Sagittarius, as we finish our reading. And I wish you a brilliant Midsummer's Night and a magical one. And also look forwards to this full moon in Capricorn. For the first time in a long time, we're going to have 2 full moons in Capricorn following each other this month and next month. So that's driving forwards your professional work, your professional standing. You're moving forwards money-wise and professionally. So be happy for that. Let's take a few of these and then we will move on. So we've got here the Knight of Cups. Someone's coming forwards with a proposal at some point this year while Jupiter is in Gemini. But sooner rather than later, I would say. But you're going to see changes in your professional life over the next 2 months up to September the 2nd, and then there's going to be big changes. They're going to be trickling, and then from September the 2nd, big changes taking place. So let's see what else we've got here for you. Page of Swords. Okay, so any disappointments you've had will be, I believe, sorted in the next 2 full moons. You will get communication and you will hear something that will make you realize it wasn't your fault and the disappointment was someone else's fault, and you've probably been blaming yourself. So let's see what comes up with that. Let's get some more messages on that now, some reinforcement. Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, that good news regarding that firstborn for Sagittarius or your only child is going to be happening in this year. Real happy news regarding a sensitive child or someone who's not done that well. And you're going to get so much choice coming in. You're going to be overwhelmed by the choice of everything. Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune upright. So remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune upside down the other way. Well, now it's saying your Wheel of Fortune is changing. Your fortune is moving forwards dramatically, and you are getting good luck. This is a year of karma, the number 8 year, and you're actually getting a really good karmic cycle coming in now. Your destiny will change and there will be a turning point coming forwards, which the change is going to be inevitable. It's all fated, and that's why the divine has created this divine commitment for you. And your ups and downs, all that unpredictable life that's been happening for you is going to be changed completely. So be really happy that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing forwards wishes for fulfillment. Remember, I wrote on these cards years ago, and here your wishes are being fulfilled. You're on that journey with the 9 of Cups towards your wishes being fulfilled. A few more now. A strict man of the law. We've got the King of Swords here. So if you're in a court case or anything connected to the law is coming up, you could be lucky. You're holding your own sword, so you're cutting through the rubbish. You have been feeling very overstretched, overtaxed. You've been very busy as well, so it has stressed you out. Possibly finances have been restricted, although we've been having a trickle of better fortune financially and possibly a better job. It's been stressful, and that's all coming to an end with these 2 full moons in Capricorn. New business opportunities are turning up for you and more money. There'll be massive triumph over adversity, and your unexplored potential is going to be explored with the High Priestess, because your higher self is going to be really in top form. And the Magician, This is Midsummer's Night, the most magical night of all. But the magician is going to hold that magic there for you. And you must manifest tonight. You must write your wishes because they are very likely to come true, and surrender those to the universe, to the divine. And you're going to get those choices. You have those overwhelming choices that are coming through for you are going to be very much in your favor when it comes to love. So you're going to get lots of choices, but be wise in your choice, because there's going to be quite a few choices and you don't want to make mistakes as you have done in the past. You're going to overcome all your obstacles as your new ventures come forwards. You're going to be so much happier. You've been feeling restricted by fear, and that's what we talked about in the past and the present. But that's all changing with Jupiter in Gemini. It's bringing about a freedom from restriction. And here we have you in the Chariot. That's the destiny card. And the universe is saying, trust my journey. Trust this journey you are on, because I'm taking you right through, and with divine timing, with what is best for you. And I'll be bringing you financial success as well. 1 or 2 cards before we go. The Sun. This is the season for the Sun, for sunshine in the Northern Hemisphere. Relax, let go a bit, let go of the stress. It's time for you to really think where you want to go, with whom, and you will have lots of choices and lots of decision making to make. Take that blindfold off and use your strength. Gosh, we've got the Strength card again. So that Leo, if you've got Leo in your placements, it's really dominant right now. And it's saying, I am here to guide you, to guard you. So many hopes for a good time ahead, and a lot of wishes coming through. And we've talked about your transformation many times. It's happening, caterpillar to butterfly, and that will mean your investment in your work, in your long-term plans, is going to come through. And you're going to get such good news regarding that firstborn child, so don't feel worried about that. You're going to feel, we've got the 10 of Cups, the best card of all. You're going to be very happy by the time this period has passed, this summer period, as we go into autumn. You'll be taking a blind leap of faith into what's best for you, because the universe is presenting destiny in such a way. And we've got the 8s here. This is a karmic 8 year, and you will see people falling like flies around you that have got karmic lessons to learn, and you have not. You are the one that Temperance is guiding through, because of your purity, your soul, and your hard work and reliability. So it's all looking really good, and success is yours. So I'm going to leave you with that, Sagittarius, that union, 2 people holding that cup, Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles coming in, and your world changing completely. So I wish you a very happy Midsummer's Night, and I hope that this full moon brings you lots of blessings. Make your wishes, put them on your window, surrender them to the universe, surrender them to the divine, and you will see your wishes coming true. Take care. Please like, share and subscribe. It really matters to me if you do. And if you leave a comment, it really is important. Thank you to all my supporters. I really appreciate you. Bye-bye.